Hi everyone, welcome to Shelf Control. I'm Norm, and surprisingly, I've got another thrift store find video. I did not expect to do one so soon because I had just put out the small one where I had found that Zombicide, Undead or Alive, Dead West pack for a ridiculous price. And so I put up an early one with I think maybe 4 things in it, but the main one was I wanted to show the Dead West that I got for like $35. And so I was like, okay, well that means there's not going to be a thrift store find video for a while because I'll generally save my deals off to the side, get a good number of them, and then do one of these videos. But I had some pretty good luck finding some stuff this past couple weeks.
Bragging, sir.
And so I think I have 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 finds that I figured I'd do a video for because 7 seems like a lot. And then we'll slowly build up for the next ones. I guess I'll say this might be the last thrift store find video for a while. But I'm just saying that because last time I said it, I found a bunch of great stuff for great deals. So I'm jinxing fate again.
It worked once, it'll work again.
I might as well just get started. I'll start with this one because it's right in front of me. I found the first edition of War of the Ring. This is one that I've really been wanting to find and try, either first or second edition. From what I've read, second edition made a couple balance changes, reworded some stuff to make more sense, so you didn't have to keep hunting for the FAQ. But from what people were saying, realistically, unless you find, I think it was the shadow side winning like 55% of the games as opposed to 50, then maybe upgrade to the second. But I found the first edition for $35, and so everything was there. Everything's in good shape. It does have a weird excuse me. It does have a weird insert in here that I don't think was made for this game because nothing fits in. Nothing fits in really well. Everything's just loose, but it has these two trays of stuff that doesn't even fit the box quite right. So I think somebody was nice enough to try and reuse an old insert, but I think it'll probably end up going the I don't know, maybe the Plano box route, if not the Ziploc storage system. So $35 for the first edition War of the Ring game that we've been wanting to try seemed like a really good pickup. I'll have to look online to see exactly how much the first edition goes for, but it's a game that I wanted, so I got it. Probably next, as seems to be a theme with the used bookstore I go to, they always have these 3 combined unlocks for the same price that they sell their single unlocks for. I don't know if that's something messed up in their computer, or they just don't realize that this has 3 of the singles in it. But this is one that I didn't have for $11. So, less than $4 for each of the 3. I guess we're going to have to do an unlock series because we're collecting a bunch of unlocks. And speaking of which, here's an unlock with a space dog that they had for $7.95, so $8. So less than $3 for each of these. So it'll be interesting. We've got quite a collection. Where did I put them? Down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and now we have 8 of these unlocks. So we've played through a couple of them, but I guess we're going to have to do a series on all the different unlocks. This one picked up. It's a 2-player game called Boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop, boop.
where you got cats on a quilted bed, and when you place a cat, it boops all the others aside. And I think you're trying to get 3 cats in a line or something like that. It was in shrink, not open, for under $7. So for a 2-player game, maybe one that will go with us camping next time, I figured I'd pick that up. Under $7. If it's a bad game, we can just give it away and not really be out anything.
And what? That's their problem.
Another really cheap one. This one I'd seen at the store for a little bit. Patrician, Towering Glory, for $8.50. Never really caught my eye, but I learned when I was Googling it that they actually did a Kickstarter for an updated deluxe version of this that added a small expansion and changed the 2-player rules a little bit, but you can still play the 2-player rules with this one. And so if it was good enough to get a successful Kickstarter for the new printing of it, it might be worth playing. So I picked it up for under $9, and we'll see if it actually is worth what I paid for it. Another one. This is one that I'd heard some good stuff about, but was never wanting to pay full price for it, and that is the Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. This has a bunch of books, newspapers, phone directory. You know, it's basically like a murder mystery in a box kind of thing. This has, I think, 5 cases in it.
Nope.
The Thames murders and other cases. And so 10 case booklets.
Oh, yeah. You were way up.
So is that 10 different cases in here? But I saw this on the shelf, and I've always looked to, whenever I've seen it, because I've seen it there a few times, but it was always more than I wanted to pay. And this time it says $10.95, so $11 for the Consulting Detective. Got a lot of detective escape room type stuff here, so you know it seems to be a theme. But you know, hey, $11 for 10 cases, that's a little more than $1 a case, so we might be able to get a dollar's worth of enjoyment out of it. So we'll see how that goes. I'll move that over there. The big one that I found that was kind of hinted at in my previous video, and it's still set up somewhat here. I made some space to put these out, but I found a copy of Cloud Spire by Chip Theory Games, and this is one kind of like a League of Legends MOBA style game, and it's one that I've been wanting to try, but the price tag is a little steep, and so never got around to it. But I saw this on the shelf at the used bookstore, and they had $49.95 on it, $50 for it, and I opened it up, and all the chip trays that they had, all the chips still had the plastic wrap on it. So it had never been played. The shrink was off the box, but that was about it. And so I tucked that under my arm and picked up Cloud Spire for $50. I've played one game with my son so far, and we enjoyed it. We want to try it again, because when you're first playing through, you're not really sure how your clan plays out. So it'll take a few plays to get it going. Plus, it also has solo and some co-op scenarios in some ring binder books. Let's go grab those. So you've got a book of cooperative scenarios to play through, and you've got a bigger book of solo scenarios. So it's bound to have some some replayability in there, solo and cooperative as well as competitive. And so I was really excited about that one. And I was like, oh man, I'm going to have to wait a few weeks before I can show off this find at the to you guys. But then I found all this other stuff, and I got some other games piled up over there that I also found that were okay deals, but not mind blowing. And so I'm not really interested in sharing those with you. But each of these seemed like a great deal and worth sharing, especially this Cloudspire. I'm really happy to have gotten this one because I've been wanting to try it, but I haven't been wanting to shell out the money for it. So, anyways, what do you guys think?
You're a dork.
God, you sound like my wife!
Are these good games? Are these good deals? What do you think? You'll probably see some of these starting to show up in our reviews. And if you like what we're doing, please like and subscribe. If there's any of these that you want us to cover first, to put up towards the top of our list, let us know. We still have our random review of Horizon Spirit Island that we're going to do, and maybe another video out before that, because we want to get some plays in at different player counts before we review that one. We appreciate each and every one of you that are watching. We'll see you later. Bye.